I finally asked the question I've been holding since I left the farm. Can I stay with you? Chloe wasn't expecting me yet. I tell her everything I couldn't say back home. And for the first time since leaving, I feel like I'm not alone. I sat on the edge of my bed, my stomach twisting as I replayed Chloe's words, saying I could stay if I got a job and helped pay rent. But even as I thought about that, my mind drifted back home to things I'd left behind, and to my mom probably standing in my empty room wondering where I'd gone. What was I thinking? And I hated that I made her feel that way. I slept with the city breathing softly around me, my dreams tangled with thoughts of what tomorrow might bring and who I would become here. Chloe was already in the kitchen, coffee in hand, when I shuffled in and poured myself a cup. One sip was all it took. My face changed immediately. Why does it taste like concrete? I said. She laughed. Kitty coffee. You'll get used to it. I don't want to, I said, sitting down the mug. And for a moment, we were both smiling. Then her face expression softened. Have you talked to your mom yet? I shook my head. She doesn't know I'm here. She doesn't even know I left. The humor drained from the room, replaced by a quiet that felt heavier than the coffee. Chloe broke the silence with a small smile. Come on, he said, pushing her chair back. Let's get dressed and go have fun in the city. You didn't come all this way to hide in my kitchen. We stepped out of our rooms at the same time. Chloe looking effortlessly stylish, like she belonged in the city streets. While I stood there in my old farmer overalls, suddenly painfully aware of how out of place I felt beside her. And my face warmed with embarrassment as she smiled like she didn't notice it at all. Together, we headed down by the bay and ducked into a cute little thrift shop that also sold boba, the kind of place that smelled like sweet tea and old clothes, and instantly felt like the city welcoming me. I practically bounced away from Chloe to dig through the racks, my heart racing as I took in all the cool, stylish clothes. Nothing like the stiff, boring dresses from the Farmer's Town store, but pieces that felt bold and new, like they belonged to the life I was trying to step into. We stepped out of the shop and wandered toward the pier along the bay, Chloe talking the whole way, laughing as she told me stories about the city life, how loud and messy and exciting it was, so different from the quiet farm days I'd known. And I listened, soaking it all in like the world has suddenly gotten bigger. When I finally got back, my head was buzzing with everything I wanted to tell my parents about the bay, the city, how alive it all felt. But the thought faded as quickly, sinking into the quiet realization that Mom probably didn't even care. After our fight, especially since she hadn't tried to reach out at all since I left. I told myself not to spiral, not tonight. Instead, I pulled out my prettiest dress I owned, slipped it on, like a small act of bravery and got ready to head out on my own. Figuring the best way to stop thinking about my mom was to lose myself in the city for a while. And Khloe, she had to work, so she couldn't join me. City lights blurred past as I walked toward the club, my heart thumping with a mix of nerves and excitement inside. The bass hit me like a wave, the music vibrating through my chest, lights flashing and spilling colors across the crowd. People were dancing, laughing, living like I'd never seen before. I fled up to the bar, ordered a drink, and then somehow, one turned into another. And another. And another. Until the room was spinning and I didn't care. By the time I stumbled onto the dance floor, I was laughing and failing, like I didn't have a care in the world. On the next morning, the memory of all was just a hazy blur, like it happened in someone else's life.